Russia's war in Ukraine has amplified the global food crisis.
That's right. Both Russia and Ukraine produce about a third of the world's wheat supply. But with no ability to export, farmers in Kyiv are left staring at piles of unused wheat and sunflower seeds.
The Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, called out Vladimir Putin at the United Nations. Take a look.
Every driver of the crisis that we'll discuss today has been made worse by President Putin's war of choice. As with its decision to start this unjustified war, responsibility for the disruption of these supplies and the suffering that it's causing around the world lies squarely and solely with the Russian government.
Nancy Roman joins us now. She's president and CEO at Partnership for a Healthier America. Nancy, welcome. Thanks for being with us. So for many who do not know, how do you define food insecurity? What exactly does that mean?
Sure. Well, food insecurity is a term that's applied when families have trouble securing part of the food they need for the family more than once a week. So you're just not able to get all the food that you need to meet your family's requirements for health and nutrition. I think it's important to say that many of us, and that would include myself and the Biden administration, are moving to the term nutrition security, which really refers to not just getting enough calories of any kind, but actually making sure that you're getting nutritious food.
And Nancy, we had talked about the wheat supply being impacted, but how has the war impacted the global food supply in general?
Well, there's so much to say about this, but first of all, there's always an element of food insecurity going on globally at all times. The base number that the UN World Food Program serves is hundreds of millions of people, even without a crisis. Mm-hmm. And it's not just the war in Ukraine, but of course, you noted that they control a huge amount of the emergency food supply, wheat in particular.
Right.
The war has also aggravated the price of fuel, and you have to move food around, and there are other factors at play, trucker shortages, fertilizer inputs. So we have a real confluence of negative driving up the cost of food, which makes a situation that's been there worse, and something we're focused on now. But one thing I would point to is there has been a convergence of positive developments as well. I think the global attention that the issue is getting. The UN Food System Summit happened last year. The Biden administration's really doubling down. You mentioned Secretary Blinken's ministerial meeting on food shortage. Janet Yellen has referenced it. So we see a lot of people focusing on this problem, which I think is so important because to me, it's very obvious that food is right at the heart of life and health and so many things we care about. It's been under leveraged as a tool, and it's been given insufficient focus by governments. So it's good now.
And Nancy, to your point, you mentioned Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. She this week unveiled a multi-billion-dollar plan along with several world banks to combat global food insecurity. So do you believe that a crisis of this scale demands an all-hands-on-deck approach?
I do, and I think it even goes beyond that. I mean, one of the things I've seen in the emergency food work is the world is generous, and when we see people suffering, people step up with emergency plans to address the raw food insecurity. What I see is a bigger opportunity to even take a broader look and to be more systemic and not just dealing with the immediate crisis now, which we must, and yes, it takes all hands on deck, but really thinking about the systems in a broader way. Governments can and should always have been recognizing how critical food is and taking plans not only to incentivize the growth of the right stuff, but to be building food infrastructure. A lot of these things are coming to light now, and I think you can, should, and will see government being more strategic. Let's hope the private sector is also strategic, and NGOs and civil society too.
Especially with how interconnected all these channels are.
That's right.
Nancy Roman, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.